John is a candidate for the SLO City Council, a former environmental planner, an educator, vice chair of the city's planning commission, SLO CCD member, founding member of the SLO County Land Conservancy. I guess you don't have anything to say.
That's enough.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Mark. And everybody be sure, if you haven't already been handed a piece of the birthday cake that's back there, grab some. We're cutting them big, but because we're cutting them that big, they're probably not going to last as long. So I do want to thank you all for being here. As Mark said, we could all have been someplace else. If it weren't for the demands of my campaign and this rally, I would be at Bonnie Raitt's concert in Avila Beach right now, I can tell you that. But I will never pass up an opportunity to share a stage with Lois Capps, our favorite politician in the Central Coast, one of the favorites in all of California. Thank you so much for coming and helping get this going. I'm delighted, too, to be able to share an office annex with her across the street there. It's going to work great, and we've got, boy, we're going to be getting walk lists out of there and phoning, and please come join us, because that's the nature of this campaign, the nature of any really good ground campaign in the Central Coast. Starts with committed Democrats, committed people like you, committed voters, committed citizens who know that it's so important, as it is right now. This is really a pivotal election, not just on the national stage, but in the city of San Luis Obispo as well. We have one open seat. Christine Mulholland is termed out right now. We've got an incumbent running for re-election who is a representative really of downtown business interests, and well, we'll leave it at that. But the fact is, you have two choices on the city council. I'd like at least one of them to go to Ashbaugh, because I think I am the best prepared of those who are seeking this office today with my years on planning commission, my recent appearances at city council, which have earned some well-deserved scorn from some of the incumbents, I suppose, because I'm the one person here for willing to stand up for public employees, for our city firefighters and police officers who do have, I think, the problem, frankly, that too many people in the media, too many people in the leadership of the current city council seem to feel as though it's easy. They're an easy mark. That's not my style, and that's not why I'm here. I want to look at the best evidence we have from our labor negotiating team, from our city staff, and from the police and firefighters, and from other public employee unions, and make the decisions that's in the best interest of the city of San Luis Obispo. One of those decisions, too, has to do with general planning. Next year, with enough commitment, enough new leadership again, we will launch an update of the general plan. We'll get it started somehow, even if we have to beg, borrow, and steal in order to do it. That's essential. Our last general plan was started over 20 years ago now, and things have changed. Have you noticed? Have you noticed things in the headlines in the newspaper about economic times are not what they used to be? We are in a very different environment right now, and we need to acknowledge that. We need to prepare this city, not just to keep up with these trends, but to set them. We need to set the pace for the way in which modern development and land use will work, so that we can find better ways to balance jobs and housing, to create infill development opportunities, mixed-use development, so that we can cut some of the dependence on foreign fossil fuels and the greenhouse gas emissions. All of these are issues the city is fundamentally involved in at that level. So that's another reason why we need new leadership on the city council. Finally, I think a lot of us have been concerned that the Central Coast is losing the center, the central focus in San Luis Obispo. Our city is and should be the place where people think about when they think about San Luis Obispo County. We've actually had serious proposals that the airport should be closed and moved to Santa Maria or Paso Robles. Can you imagine? I mean, what kind of a blow that would face in San Luis Obispo? I frankly spoke out about that over 2 months ago, and I will continue to speak out as I think the council must do in order to make sure that our airport and our role generally as this leader of the Central Coast is sustained. So once again, I want to thank all of you for coming here. I want to thank you for signing up. Please take yard signs. Please get on the list for telephoning. Get the telephones and help us out every way you can. Thanks so much, and thank you again, Mark.
Stay here with me just a second. You know, I wasn't sure whether I should mention John's birthday because he's almost as old as I am. But can we just have one?
And aging quickly.
And aging quickly. If we could just get one big hurrah, one happy birthday, John, it would be great.
That's all.
Happy birthday